Greetings and welcome to Aquatico. This is the demo for a game that's coming out later this year. It's a survival city builder at the bottom of the ocean. Anyway, the demo came out fairly recently, and it does seem to be quite interesting, so I thought we'd give it a try. I did kind of jump in and play a little bit of it. I wanted to get through the tutorial, and I wanted to see what the limitation of the demo was. The last one that we played had a timer on it, but I gotta tell you, I really couldn't find a limitation. As a matter of fact, I played nearly 2 hours and I couldn't find anything. So I think for this video, we're gonna have to look for a natural conclusion. I don't know if we can do any more afterwards because I don't know how much would actually be there. You know, it could very well be that the game is gonna change dramatically before they actually release it. But you know what? I think we can just jump in, do the tutorial, and build our city a little bit. And I do have to say one thing. The tutorial is missing one seriously key piece of information that it kind of glosses over. I'm going to point that out as the tutorial goes on because if you're going to design your city, you really do need to know this. So anyway, why don't we just jump in, start a new game. All right, it wants the name. We're just going to go with Deep Sea 9, right? And banner, well, color is not going to be a problem. Oh, right there. And let's see here. Oh, that looks good. It helps reflect the life expectancy of our colonists. Okay, so here's the situation. There's really only 2 maps available. I mean, there are 2 maps available. This is a demo after all, right? This one and this one. So there are going to be, at least in the beginning, a lot of different maps. But we only have access to 2 of them right now. And like I said, it's a demo, so that's not too bad at all. All right, we're just going to take the default settings here because why not? And we're going to go. And welcome to Aquatico. All right, the first thing we have to do is we have to pick a location for our subsurface base. All right, so here is the whole map. Now, it kind of puts you here. This isn't where I would go. Now, the most important thing you need to see, you see this orange right here? That's oil. So wherever you go, you have to make sure you have oil available. I think the other side of the map kind of looks better to me. I mean, look, there's a lot of flat area here, which I think I'm going to need. And there does seem to be a very nice little section here that I can work with. All right, so why don't we... I do have to worry about the rocks here. You got some over there, you got some over here. Another thing is that I need to be able to see materials. See, I see some stone over here. And what is this? Okay, I think that's stone again. All right, I'm looking around. Maybe like something over here. I'm a little bit far away from there, though. All right. Let's see. All right. Why don't we just plop down right here? I think that's a decent location. Right there. Subsurface base established. Welcome, Sea Mayor. Leading an underwater colony is a great responsibility, but we at the New Atlantis Initiative have no doubt you can handle it. Going underwater is our last chance of survival since the asteroid hit made the surface uninhabitable. Focus on the production of plastics for construction, fuel for heating, and food for our people. The cold winter currents will strike soon. Build a beacon of civilization and give hope to mankind in these hard times. Follow the tutorial to learn how to build and organize your underground colony. All right, so let's get going. All right, so now it wants me to look at everything. See, at the top here, you have basically a breakdown of resources. You can see credits here, food. It tells you details about that. Medicine, goods, such as that. Plastics. And then over here is basically energy. You have electricity. And over here you have crude oil. And then oxygen, kind of important. And then fuel. Over here you actually have the people. You have 2 people. You have drones and influence. Political influence. I don't know what's up with that. And then, of course, happiness. They're at the bottom of the ocean. How happy can they be? All right, now they're telling you can hit the game. You hit the pause button in order to stop everything. There's normal speed. There's 2 times, 4 times, and 8 times. And you can just do that right down there. Speed that all up. But I'm going to stop that at the moment because we're not doing anything. Try all of the controls below to continue. Okay, so we have the full WASD capability. We can pull all the way out. We can go like this, and then we can rotate with the middle mouse button. Open the production buildings group through the game toolbar. All right, so it's telling me here, production. I guess that's food, right? Okay, it wants me to make the gatherer's place. So let's find a nice place for that because that's food. All right, let's look around here. All right, what I want to do, or what I don't want to do, is place something on oil. So I'm going to skip ahead and hit the old G button there. All right, so you see the orange right there, that's where oil is. So as long as I don't put this where oil is, everything will be fine. I also do need to leave space, just saying. All right, so the tutorial will continue once the construction is done. So let's hit G, turn that off, and let it rock. Actually, I'm going to let it go. See, yeah, I got the drones coming over there. See, there's two people walking around among the drones. Okay, and pause again. Open the jobs board and check automatically assign workforce. Almost every building requires workforce assigned to it to operate properly. On jobs board, you can assign workforce members to certain ones, or you can just automatically do it. We're going to do automatic for now, right? All right, so that's the additional panels, and that's the jobs board. All right, so at the bottom, it wants me to click automatically assign. So there'll be a drone going over there. That's actually going to be our first source of food. So let's just, can we close this board here? Okay, you put the thing right on top of it. Find the most efficient location, then select a place for a sponge collector on the seabed. All right, so that's going to be how we get plastic. So let's just grab that. Okay, this is a sponge collector. Now, you'll notice it's giving efficiency, work efficiency. So we want to get like really good. Okay, so actually we can go over 100 here, can't we? All right, let's just see about that. That's 100. Okay, that's 107. I mean, 107 sounds, 110 sounds really good. Can we get any better than that? 112. Okay, wait a minute. I had 112. All right, we're going to leave it at 112 because can't get a lot better than that apparently, right? All right, let it go. I have unpaused, so let them build that. And as soon as we have that, okay, stop. Select and place an oil platform on the seabed. To find the best location, hit G and look for the high rich crude areas. Okay, so that's what I was talking about over here. All right, so I believe this is what we're looking for. Now, if I place the oil platform, you said 50% efficiency, 50%. Ooh, we got 100%. We got 100% there. All right, now let me just look at this for a moment and be very careful with what I'm doing here. Okay, 99. Actually, it's kind of a thick one, a thin one there. I'm just trying to be careful. All right, so why don't we just put that? All right, we'll leave it there. Okay, select and place a fuel refinery on the seabed. All right, so we're getting close to something we need to know about in the future. All right, I don't want to cover up the rest of the thing because this doesn't have to be anywhere important, right? All right, I'm going to put it there. I'm planning for the future right now. All right, that should be good. Boom, down. Okay, open the infrastructure group through the game toolbar. By the way, I can turn that off. All right, so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be laying pipeline. Now, pipeline is for the transport of oil, fuel, oxygen, and electricity. Here's what they don't tell you. You need one backbone pipeline that everybody's going to connect into, and they don't really tell you that. That's what I'm going to start with right now. All right, first of all, let that build, because we are building two things right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my pipe. Now, this is plastic. We do have a lot of plastic at the moment, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this. We're going to start with that. So I made a pipeline. Now, what I need to do is I need to connect both of them. All right, I'm going to connect the blue points right here. I could just do this one too. Oh, not that far, not that far. There we go. Okay, so now the two of them are connected. The thing is that other things are going to have to be connected to that pipeline too. Oh, let me just stop for a moment. And the important thing is that only one connection can be for one of these emplacements. So later we're going to have something that says, oh, I have to be connected to this, this, and this. But there can only be one connection, which means you kind of need a backbone. So that's what I'm going to be working on right now. All right, what do we got here? Select the Mark Sponge Collector building and pay for the production boost upgrade. Okay, so it's basically showing you that there's these upgrades that exist, and they're going to be critical. So right now it wants me to boost production, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to get more sponges. Okay, select and place a plastics factory on the seabed. Connect your plastics factory to the existing pipeline. All right, so in other words, it has to be connected to your existing pipeline because it needs access to, like, I'm not sure if it uses the fuel or it uses the oil. Maybe it's the oil. It is plastics after all, right? Now, that was like a little bit vague, but believe me, later it's going to tell you that you have to have this connected to fuel, oil, electricity, and oxygen. So it's all going to be one big pipeline. All right, so let's start working on this. Now, where are we going to put that? I mean, I can put this over here. That's probably not a bad idea. All right, let's see. Plastics factory. We can put this right. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason why I can't just do that. Right? We'll put that there. And then, of course, now I'm going to have to carry over the pipeline. So back to infrastructure. Yeah, some things, the interface is a little hard to make out at times. I'm hoping they do something about that. All right, so let's just rotate around like this. All right, do I have that one? Yes, all right, there we go. All right, starting from here, let's continue this over to here. And then what I'm going to do is connect that. There we go. All right, now I'm going to unpause it and let it go. Boom, 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 like that. Now, what are you pointing at? Oh, right. Okay, so now it's basically going to show us how to, I'm hitting the pause again, by the way, how to gather natural resources that are on the seabed. All right, so what you would do is you go over to here, clear buildings and resources. This is how you get rid of things, but this is also how you would gather things, right? So gather stone, iron, and plastic, right? Basically, in terms of plastic and iron, it's stuff that got dumped in the ocean. It just happens to be on the ground. All right, what you're going to do is like that. So in other words, I've marked that for being picked up. Okay, so now what they want us to do is research. So we're going to hit U or click on that. And we are going to research a tidal turbine. This is going to be our primary source of electricity. I'm guessing we'll get something later, but this is going to be a big one for us for now. All right, so that's being researched. We can't build it until the research is done. So unpause. Okay, we got the plastics factory done. And you can see that the drones are gathering all that stuff. Okay, so now what we're going to do is hit the old pause button again. Select and place a dome on the seabed. So this is where, like, the houses are going to go. All right, so what we have to do is we're going to go over here, and we're going to place the small dome. All right, this is where things get a little different here. All right, see, where do I want to put that? Because I'm going to need room for oxygen too. All right, now I'm going to move. Oh, he actually has to have access to the pipeline too. All right, that shouldn't be a problem. I should be able to move it up here. All right, I'm going to put it there. Boom. Okay, tutorial will continue once construction is complete. All right, so they're going to build on that. You can't see the dome because there's kind of like a little switch thing you're going to do. There's one mode of building on the seabed, and there's another mode of building in the domes. All right, so that's being built. All right, so this is what I was talking about. So there's a toggle between ground and dome mode. So what it wants me to do right now is it wants me to build a couple of houses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the tab key. And now all of a sudden I can see in here. See, that is the little elevator that takes you all the way up. So you can see up here, it wants me to build 2 houses. So I have a new menu of items here now. So house number 1, it's going to take credits and plastic. How is it going to take credits? who are we paying to build these houses? I mean, there's 2 people there, and they need houses. Okay, very strange. All right, so we'll just put them down here so that we can have a lot of room. And we'll put them next to each other so that they'll be neighbors. Now, each one of them can actually hold 4 people, which is a little strange because when new people show up, they complain about not having housing. I mean, currently we have 2 people, and when those are done, am I unpaused? Unpaused. And when those are done, I'm going to have space for 4 people, but they're going to complain about not having housing. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, pause. So if I select this, you can see 2 of 4 people. So the 2 people moved in there, right? And this one, there's nobody there. So basically we have space for 6 more people. But when people arrive, you watch. They're going to complain about not having any space. All right, so we're done here, so back down here. Okay, open up the research oxygen generator. All right, let's get going with that. You would think that would have been the first thing we would have worked on, but then again, without electricity, it probably wouldn't work. All right, so we'll start. That's going to take 6 days, but then days are passing rather quickly here, aren't they? All right, and nope, back down. Okay, select and place a tidal turbine on the seabed. All right, so here what we're going to do is we're going to go here for a moment, and we're going to hit the old pause button. Actually, I already had the pause button on, didn't I? All right, we're going to pause. Okay, so now I need to place our source of electricity, which is this. Now, here's the question. Where am I going to build that? All right. I'm going to have to build the pipeline going up this way, so I might as well start taking that into account. All right, let's see. That's the... I can build that like here. Shouldn't be a problem, right? All right, and let's see. Let me start building the pipeline as it comes up this way. We're going to go over to infrastructure, pipeline, select this, and then move this way, right? And then I'm going to connect this guy to the pipeline, and then he's connected. I'm going to save this area over here for more turbines because we're probably going to need them. I can also put them around here, but maintaining the pipeline, the backbone, is actually very important here. Actually, I'm probably going to need the oxygen in here, so we'll work on that when the time comes. All right, and let's just kill that. Turn that off. Oh, okay. Select and place an oxygen generator on the seabed. All right, so we need the oxygen generator now. I'm thinking maybe I put it over here because I'm going to have to connect the dome anyway. I mean, I could put it up here. It really depends. Let's take a quick... Oh, not that one. Let's take a quick look at the size. Okay, I can't put it in there. And ooh, it's actually bigger than I thought it was. All right, so... I mean, I could put it there. But I mean, I have to keep an eye on the pipeline. Let's see. Just a little bit off, isn't it? Just a little bit off. All right. Let's do it right there. Now, look what it says. Connect the dome, the tidal turbine, oxygen generator, and fuel refinery with a single pipeline system. They didn't tell you that in the beginning, did they? Right, so that's the reason you need to have like a little backbone system going here. All right, so let's move the pipeline up. All right, let's check this. And let's move this up here to there. All right, so, oh, did I run out of... Wait a minute, how much... I got plenty of plastic. All right, hold it. You know what it is? It's probably because it's not built yet. Oh, another... Okay, I see the problem there. I guess I can't put it on these 2 spots. I have to pick the other one. All right, so let's just connect this here, right? And then, where is it here? Yeah, I was heading right for these 2 spots right here. So why don't we do this? And then I'm going to make a little turn. There we go. Okay, a little messy, but it'll get the job done, right? All right, so let's get back to construction. Open the research and research the battery factory. All right, so let's research the battery factory right here. All right, and let's turn this off. Okay, let's speed it down a little bit until we need to go fast. Okay, so you can see the oxygen right here is being pumped into the pipeline here. Electricity is going in. The fuel is going in. Actually, the crude oil is actually going in as well. The thing is, you have to keep an eye on some things. Like, for instance, electricity. You can see there, requirement 60, production 80. That means I have extra 20 in terms of electricity, which means if I put anything else down, okay, pipeline not working. What's going on here? Okay, the pipeline socket has broken down. Repair it as soon as possible. All right, so they're demonstrating that there can be breaks in the pipeline. There was a little message up here. If you click on that, it takes you right to it. So all you have to do is like select it and hit repair. I don't know if there's a cost associated with that or anything like that, because, I mean, in the tutorial, it doesn't really show you if there is one. It might be you have to have the raw resources to do that in the future, like plastic or something, extra plastic. So it's a really good idea to have a lot of plastic, by the way, because the pipeline is made out of plastic. Select and place a battery factory on the seabed. All right, so this is where you need to start paying attention to what it's going to require to place something, right? All right, so let's go over here and let's look at this. Operated by a drone, upkeep, electricity. So it's going to need electricity in order to function. So it has to be attached to the pipeline, right? All right, so let's think about where we want to put that. Maybe, can we fit it in here? All right, let's see, how big is this? Yeah, that's way too big for that. Or maybe, I mean, this doesn't really have to be anywhere close by, does it? I can always take the pipeline down this way and connect that. Here, move it up a little bit. Just give it a little bit, right there. All right, we'll put it there. And then what we'll do is we'll hook the pipeline into it from below, switch to infrastructure. All right, and this, boom. All right, so he's got everything there. He needs electricity, which is the reason we had to plug him in. All right, and go, and we're gonna speed you up. And it's always a good idea to keep an eye on upgrades. Okay, workers en route from HQ. Okay, here, slow this down. Down to 4. Okay, so in other words, there are more people coming. Oh, whoa, 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 what's your problem? Oh, this is just what I was telling you about. Watch. Resource required for production are not arriving to the building. Electricity. See, I just added this, so now we don't have enough electricity. So I need more turbines. So I can build another one over here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Where is the production buildings? Production buildings. Let's make a guy right here. Yeah, put it right there. All right, and then let's go back over to infrastructure, pipe. And then what I'm going to do is connect it right there. All right, and we're done. And start that up. All right, let's get that up to 8 times speed. Because we need the power. Okay, and all of a sudden we have the power. New arrivals. New people have arrived at your colony. New Atlantis HQ has sent them to assist us with our daily tasks. We should put them to good use as soon as possible. Accept them. There's no denying, though. But then again, they did kind of ship them and they arrived. What are we going to say? Leave? Okay, so we have 2 new people who are probably going to complain about not having housing. Even though there's a house right now that's completely empty. Yep, there you go. See that? No houses for people. Okay, really? Are you really mean that? Okay, so here's the thing. Here's a house right here. It has 1 person in it. It has 3 spots open. Oh, did these people break up? No. Okay, one of them already found the spot. either that or the other two I've already bred and the kid moved out. Which, by the way, that's kind of a thing. Okay, so I don't know why they're doing that. Why are they complaining, right? All right, so let's get out of here and go back down here. And let's see. Are we moving? We're not moving. Okay, everybody's running around like crazy, even though they have nothing to do at the moment. All right, so let's see about anything else that we want to be... Basically, we have to get everything here. Drone factory. So we're going to start researching the drone factory. It costs credits. I do believe it's just credits, but, you know, I think we're going to be drowning in credits in no time, so it's not a big deal. Basically, it's time, and you can only research one thing at a time, right? All right, now let's take a look and see if there's anything else that we can build, because I think we're kind of done with the tutorial at this point. All right, let's see. Public buildings. Oh, yeah, the depot. Is that the first thing I want to make? I think I want to get a little bit better into food. So let's see, food production here. Okay, we have the gatherer's place. Okay, the fisherman's hub. So let's take a look at this. Operated by drone. Upkeep sponge. Production. It doesn't seem to require anything, so we can put that anywhere we want. Let's see. Can I rotate that? I'm not even sure about that. Hold on a minute. Oh, I can. Okay, so there we go. I can put that right there. It's another food item. I think as long as I don't block the pipeline over there, there shouldn't be a problem. All right, down. All right, and let's speed that up a bit. Okay, research complete. Let's open up some more research. Okay, so I can make a drone factory now. All right, so this one is fuel refinery in proximity of oil platform gains a 10% production bonus. Sounds good to me. Basically, you're going to grab all of these anyway, although I don't know how important the deco banner is. I think we can probably skip that one for now. Maybe it makes them feel good about themselves, but not very important in the grand scheme, right? Also, I think there was the matter of the depot. I think a depot is a pretty good idea. So let's see here. It does seem to... that's the fisherman's one. Where's the production? No, it was here. It was in... where was it? Public buildings. All right. Construction. Okay, that doesn't require any pipeline there. So we're going to... I can actually put that somewhere... I can put that like in the middle. I think some in the middle somewhere would be a good idea. Can I fit this? Yeah, but I don't have to have it near the pipeline. So there's no purpose of having it near the pipeline. All right, why don't we put it over here? Okay, that's kind of a storage area for everything. And what you're going to start seeing is you're going to start seeing submarines coming near it to load and offload. All right. How are we doing with research? Okay, I think that we completed the last one. Yeah, researched. All right, so let's see. Sea Hunter's Lodge unlocked the ability to build central hub of the scuba diver hunters. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds good to me. So let's start researching that one. Okay, so here we have the depot. So this is the stockpile of everything that we currently have. You can see it's coming up on 1,000 right now, and it's got a maximum of 2,500. I don't know if we can upgrade this one. We probably just have to build more. So it's a good place to store things, if you know what I mean. All right, so how are we doing generally now? Electricity, we only have 40 extra electricity. So if we build anything else, you know, like a drone factory, like I'm going to build. All right, what was this again? This was the battery factory. All right, so I need to make a drone factory. Could I, do I have room in there if I needed it to, hold it a minute. Oh, what's going on? A new wave of drones. A new wave of drones is on the way to the colony. Okay, they're going to give us 3 more drones. I'm going to say okay to that. They don't complain about housing. Research complete. Let's see. Let's do plastification combo. Plastic factory in proximity of drone factory gains a 10% production bonus. Well, I guess we know where I'm going to be building that drone factory now, right? Okay, the plastics factory. This is the plastic factory. No, the plastics factory. Where was that again? This was the refinery. That's the oil platform. Oh, it must be over here then. Plastic factory. Can I bring that pipeline down this way? I think there's room. So that way, if I build it here, I should be able to do it. All right, so why don't we make the, where is it here? The production factory and the drone factory, because that is going to require electricity. All right, so why don't we put it like here? I'm trying to see, like there, right there. Okay, now here's the question. Can I take this down here? I have to keep an eye on plastic. As a matter of fact, hold on a moment here now. Okay, that's iron. That's plastic. All right, so here's the thing. I'm going to tell them, gather ore resources, gather that. That's what I want. I would really like them to gather that too. Hopefully they will. So that's iron and that's plastic. I'm going to need both of them. All right, and go. All right, but I need to start laying a pipeline down. So let's start seeing if I'm going to have what I need for that. All right, let's see. Well, I could go this way. Oh, I can't. There's no space between them. Oh, that's a problem. That means I'm going to have to go around. Yeah, I packed things too close together here, didn't I? Because there's only yellow spots. So that means I can't put the pipeline down. That's a problem. All right, so what I'm going to have to do is take the pipeline this way and then take it down this way. All right, well, you know what? You do what you got to do. I just hope I'm going to have the plastic for this. And like there. Okay, and then we're going this way. All right, stop right there. Okay, and then I'm going to do this. There we go. Okay, fortunately, I did find that source of plastic. Oh, did they gather up the iron already? Okay, some more. That's stone. All right. So they gathered up all the iron and... Okay, what's going on with you? Oh, electricity. Okay, we have another electricity issue. Trying to think, where do I want to put it? I guess, because I don't think there's going to be room there. I may put it on the other side over here. Although what I could do is maybe I could run a pipeline this way so that I can place them around here. Or I could just take it off of there. All right, let's see first where I could put this where it would be convenient. Nope, that's not going to fit. Okay, we can do this, and then I'm going to carry a pipeline over this way. All right, let's see. All right. Okay, starting like, okay, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. All right. Right here, and then you can attach to him. All right, so I can carry some out this way. All right. Okay, so we're going to have the power for that as soon as oh, it's attached. Okay, so we have a plus 60 now in terms of that. Also, we're running a benefit now in terms of the crude oil, but we can do things about that. If we have problems, like for instance with the refinery, this was the refinery, right? I can always do a production boost. If I need more of the oil, I do believe over here I can grab some more. Here, where was it? Yeah, I mean, I could grab some more over here and then plug that into the pipeline. Yeah, I could carry this one over. Let's just see about that for a moment. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, it might be a problem there. All right, well, I'll work it out. I could also get off of this one over here. I suppose that shouldn't be that much of a deal. All right, so how are we doing here now? All right, we got a lot of stuff. See, there's the submarines, by the way, that are coming in and out. I think there's things that you can do for them as well. All right, back to this. What do we got? We got this one, we got that one. The Sea Hunter's Lodge. Okay, moving right along. The Sea Hunter's Trident combo. Sea Hunter's Lodge is proximity of the... I did that already, I believe, right? The Fisherman's Hub, it gains a 10%. All right, we'll have to see about that. All right, which one are we doing? Yeah, we're doing that one. We're doing that one. Okay, what do we have? We have 3 more people. Accept them. I think we can probably build one more house because it might start getting a little bit cramped up there. So let's make another house. We can put this over here like that. There we go. Because currently we have 3 in there. We have 2 in there. It would be tight, right? So best to just build another house. So let them work on that. All right, let me see. Now, let me see. Food production. What do we got here? All right, this is the... Where is it here? What do you have here? The Gatherer's Place and the Fisherman's Hub. So what don't we have? We don't have the Sea Hunter's Lodge. All right, well, where can we put the Sea Hunter's Lodge? Ooh, that's going to fit right there, isn't it? All right, does that require anything? Hold on a minute. Oh, right there. Construction cost, production, does not require access to the pipeline. All right, so why don't we just throw that there. All right, and go. No houses for people. There is plenty of houses. Is that one even done yet? Yeah, it's done. Why are they complaining? Don't complain. Nobody likes complainers. All right, so let's see. What else do we have here? Let's check out upgrades because that's already done. Underwater field. Okay, those are actually very useful indeed. So let's get going with that because they're going to start complaining. Okay, what do we have here? Fuel. Okay, as I mentioned, we are now having a fuel issue. So where was the refinery? Production boost. Boom. Okay, I no longer have a fuel issue. Optimization, I think we can probably do that. All right, I don't want to go too crazy because I don't want to lose things. Oops, not what I wanted. All right, so there we go. All right, so we're good to go for now. I don't think I have to build another, what do they call them here? Oil platform. So we'll see about that. Hopefully that won't be a problem in the future. All right. But you see, you kind of need to have a pipeline that whoever needs to can tap into. Oh, and they're just giving us a whole bunch of plastic. Isn't that just wonderful? We'll take it. Yes, plastic is good. All right, so we don't have to worry about making all kinds of pipelines for now. Okay, and then we have this guy now is done. This is the Sea Hunter's Lodge. Can we get a production boost there, please? As a matter of fact, can we get big baskets for the Gatherer's Place? Yes, absolutely. And what about you? You're the Fisherman's Hub? Because I don't want anyone complaining about food. Right there. We got a ton of food. The thing is, they are going to want to have different kinds of food. So I need to look for open areas where we can put down some fields. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it in there because look at the traffic that's going on. All right, pause. All right, let's go over to food. Okay, now we have underwater fields. So where can I put those? Can I put them like here? I don't want to get too far away. Okay, what is this person's problem? I think they're upset because they don't have somewhere to live. No houses. There's houses. Why are they complaining? There's plenty of houses. All right, I could do it over here. Probably not a bad idea. I mean, I do have a lot of open area over here. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to make... Okay, actually, that's in the way, isn't it? Can I stop? Good. All right, you have to be a certain size. 12 by 12. Oh, wait a minute. like that, and like that. There we go. Okay, so that's kind of like a little farm field for underwater. So let's make another one. That is 12 by 15, but I think it's being blocked by something. Hold on a minute. Nope, that's being blocked. All right, so let me move up a little bit more here. 12. All right, and hold on a minute. No, I'm having trouble getting it. Okay, right there. Boom. Okay, and let them build. Like I said, these are kind of like underwater farms. They're going to provide different forms of food. All right, so let's stop on this one. Oh, stop it. This. All right, so now we're going to choose. We got two choices here. Seaweed, and the other one is going to be sea cucumber. So we're growing crops underwater to supplement what they're eating, which basically right now is just fish. I mean, if you look at what they're eating at the moment, mussel, small fish, now we're going to give them sea cucumber, right? Sea snails, and that's about it. So you can imagine they're getting a little bit bored, right? All right. Okay, why are you complaining? Why is this citizen is homeless? Okay, there's 2 spots there. There's 2 spots there. And there's 1 spot there. Why is that person homeless? Do they want insulation? Is that the problem? I have no idea why that person believes that they're homeless. There's plenty of space available. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, wait a minute. Does this need to be attached? Oh, this thing has to be attached to a pipeline. I did not see that in the requirements. That's a problem. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a pipeline. Okay, I might have to take the pipeline up this way. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. I did not see that in the requirements. Wait a minute. This was the Sea Hunter's hut. That was here. Oh, oxygen. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, fine. I mean, we can do something about that. All right, let's go over to infrastructure and pipes. Can I slip something? Oh, no, that's not going to work. Okay, fine. I'll do... Here, let's do this way here. All right, fortunately, I have space in here, right? All right, so we can do this and then go down here and then attach that, right? And then I can put this over here and we should be good to go. Oops. All right, let me just get back here and go. All right, now here's a question. Are we going to run into an oxygen issue? Okay, electricity, we have an extra 60. Crude oil, we have an extra 48. Fuel, we have an extra 12. Okay, oxygen, we might want to look into that. All right, let's see. Can we do anything here? Like a production boost and maybe some optimization? Okay, we now have an extra 34 on the oxygen, and I think that's going to work good for now. Eventually, we will probably have to make another one of these, right? All right, so how are the crops going? All right, so you can see the seaweed is coming along, and the sea cucumber is coming along too. All right, what is the problem here? No houses for people. What is this problem? Okay, fine. Maybe they're like antisocial and they need a house all to themselves. Okay, fine. I can do that. I can build another house. See, watch me build a house for them. Actually, like here. Yeah, just build them a house then. Go ahead. Here. We're building a house just for you. All right, let's take a look at this. Yeah, clothing shop. Thing is, I need to get a clothing shop. Hold on a second. Can I move this? If I'm going to get house 2. Really weird. Okay, raw seafood budgeting. Okay, anything that's good for food is good, right? So we'll get that going. Okay, why is that not moving? I did that. Oh, it did. Oh, because I already activated the clothing shop. That's why. Okay, yeah, 10 days passes really quickly. All right, we'll do that now. All right, and let's just get out of here. Okay, we're getting more drones. Fortunately, they won't complain. Is that person complaining anymore? Hold it a minute. Pause. Okay, there's the person living by themselves. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, but 3 other people are going to be moving in with you. Nothing you can do about that. Absolutely nothing. Okay, and now I have a fuel issue. So, can I boost this guy again? I need tools for that. Optimization, expansion, that's another worker slot though. Okay, the efficiency is down a bit. Okay, what is going on? Production is reduced due to the lack of upkeep resources from the connected pipeline? Oh, you're probably telling me that I need more oil, which means I'm going to need to make another one of these. All right, so that's probably what they're telling me. All right, so let's make another oil platform, and we'll try to put it in a good spot. Let's see, oil platform. Oh, G. All right, right here, 96. I think that's oh, I got 100. And I do have a very small place that I can put a pipeline there. See that really small one right there? I can get a pipeline in there. All right, so get that out of there. All right, so let them build that. Actually, just start building that, and I'm going to start working on the pipeline. All right, yeah, right there. I should be able to do it. Hold it a second. Boom, there it is, and it's plugged in too. Okay, what is your problem? Missing connection. I didn't make it all the way over, or is it not connected? Hold it a minute. Well, that one is connected. I think I overshot it a little bit, but this one, okay, hold it a minute. Let's go back to infrastructure. Actually, infrastructure, pipeline. Oh, I missed it by 1. Gotcha. There we go. All right, and let's get that out of there. Okay, are you still complaining? No, you're not complaining because you're getting enough oil to actually do the job. All right, so how are we doing with fuel? Oh, we got a 98 bonus. All right, so we're not going to have any problems with that for a while. Oh, and back down. Okay, so everything is functioning fine. We have resources everywhere. And of course, our stockpile is looking pretty good here. We got a lot of plastic. I mean, they did send us a lot of plastic, which is a good thing considering the, like I said, the big use of plastic other than construction is also the pipelines. I think I can slow these guys down a little bit here. Yeah, why don't we do that? And how's the food coming? We got a lot of food and the variety is satisfactory. How very wonderful. Yeah, the crops are growing there. It looks like they already got the sea cucumbers already. It does look like they got those already. I guess they finished growing. We did have it on super speed for a long time. Anyway, I think that that's probably a good place to call it. So we're going to pause. Anyway, as you can see, it's a pretty cool game. It's got the regular city building aspects in there. Like I said, the pipeline. They didn't make enough of an issue of the pipeline early on. Later in the tutorial, it said, oh, by the way, make sure you have like a community pipeline with everything attached to it. Yeah, I mean, we really need to know that in the beginning. So if you're going to do this, play the game that is, you really do need to have a plan. You can see that, I mean, my plan basically kept things going okay. You know, I have that little section here, and I have a couple little offshoots where I had a little bit of a problem. It's probably a good idea that if you're placing the factories and the installations, leave a space between them, just in case you need to slip a pipeline through there, right? That kind of came back to bite me in here. I had to go around because I didn't leave a space in here. If I just left a space, moved this one over one, it would have been fine. You know, basically kind of like this. I was lucky to leave a space here. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what I was going to do. Go around this way or go around the other way. But turns out wasn't a big problem at all. And when you're picking a spot, make sure you keep an eye open for the oil. Yeah, oil kind of important. Also the things that are lying around as well. I found this a better spot. Oh, see, we got some more stone over here. And we got some iron over here too. Okay, might want to go over there and grab that. Because the thing is, I don't have iron mine yet. If you look at this, hold it a second. Yeah, look where iron mine is. Iron mine's way down here. So you have to kind of get everything before that. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So if there's interest in this, you know, we can play this when the game is available. I don't know if there's any purpose in playing any more of the demo because there could be a lot of features that just aren't there yet. But if there is interest and I see interest in this game, well, you know what? When it comes out, I can pick it up and we can play it on the channel. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. If you have any more ideas about demos that I can actually play on the channel, upcoming games and such like that, feel free to leave in the comments below. Somebody actually suggested this game while I was actually downloading this game. And I thought that was actually kind of funny. But it is kind of new, and it is actually, seems pretty cool. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.